What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, want to talk about Astro. We got a bunch of previews on this game, and, I would say they're all kind of saying the same thing. There's a couple things on Twitter that I want to go over that kind of summarize it, but I did watch some of the videos individually. So from what I gather, there's very little / maybe none at all. Maybe I'm just forgetting what the trailer looked like in terms of actual gameplay. You're getting a lot of opinions on the game because I believe people were able to play between 4 to 5 levels. I think they got to play it for just under an hour. So there's impressions out there, but there's not, I think, new footage. So just bear in mind, you're going to be watching the same trailer. But the positivity, I would say, is overwhelming, right? And we've talked about this game quite a bit. I think I just talked about it yesterday in the video with Lego Horizon. The game seems to be awesome. The premise, just when they first announced it, I mean, there's so much, I think, hope that this game is going to, number one, be so good, but number two, send a message to PlayStation. Maybe to give us more of these type of games, not just more Astro games, but hey, you got Sly Cooper, you got other games like that, Little Big Planet even, maybe, right? Games like that. People still want them, and I think this is a good opportunity. We'll talk about that more as we get closer. Okay, so going into the actual news, I'm going to steal it from Okami. He was a great Twitter follow, if you haven't already done it. Sums it up again. I think some stuff we already kind of knew, some stuff maybe we didn't. So he says same tight, responsive controls, 6 large galaxies. I think we knew that one. 80 levels in total. There's free DLC. Now, the free DLC, I think, was actually announced today in terms of they're going to give, whether it's levels or maybe even more than just levels after the game comes out, and they might be difficult levels as well. So the DLC sounds awesome, and it's going to be free. So it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, if you know that reference. Levels are ranked by difficulty: easy, normal, hard. Hard difficulty will challenge even seasoned platforming fans. There's quick respawns after death. Also, I don't know if he has it here, but once you beat hard levels, you actually unlock levels that are even harder than hard. I saw a couple previews saying that as well. So 3 levels, but I guess maybe even an option for a 4th one. Collect power-ups that give you new abilities, inflate your body to float, dash, etc. We've seen the floating one in the trailer that they showed. He can swim underwater. There's over 300, robots or bots to find, including 150 iconic PlayStation cameos. There's an in-game menu that shows you how many collectibles you found on each level. It's excellent use of the DualSense. Physics objects to interact with all around the levels. I think you might have gotten that from PlayStation Access because they were talking about that quite a bit. And then obviously releasing September 6th. So I don't know if it's anything like, earth bending, like it's going to change the fabric of time in terms of what we learned today. But, you get a couple details. And overall, from what I've seen, and not even just from like the recap thing on Twitter, the impressions sound awesome. I'm really happy. Again, they weren't able to play too much. They were able to just play under, like I said, I think under an hour and about 4 to 5 levels. So, you got 80 levels. You only played 5. You got quite a bit of the rest of the game to go. I think this game's going to be meaty. For the people that are maybe worried that, hey, you're charging, $60. It's not 70, but it's still an okay amount of money for a platformer. Well, number one, I think it lines up with, I guess the competition. And number two, I think it's actually going to be a pretty meaty game. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it was 10 plus hours. The replayability is absolutely going to be there. The DLC will even add to the replayability because those levels are kind of meant to be replayed as well. So I think this game continues to sound awesome. I think it always looked awesome, from a few weeks ago when we first saw it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.